Okay, so day 1 of Korea, or full day of Korea, and day 8 of my trip. I think it's day 8, it might not be, who knows. I don't know, I just don't stand Korea. I think I'm in the wrong accommodation. Like, it's really spacious, and like the beds are comfy, and like, I'm trying to think of other good stuff to say about it. It's like pretty modern and clean, I guess, but it's just done like the worst Airbnb in the world. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, look, the room is like cute, but like I was showing you the like badly hung, that kind of thing, but like the bathroom lights go off because it's like the automatic ones, which is just my issue because I don't know how to use it. But then like, right, I'm gonna show you. It's like an Airbnb with like cooking facilities, but then like 3 bowls and like a cup, and then like the cupboards are so messy. Like, you probably saw yesterday, but it's like the Airbnb host just hasn't like sorted it out right. And like, for example, that's like the cupboard above the sink. It's just got a weird assortment of stuff that looks like it's just shit people have left behind, and like it's just really like not unprofessional, but like unprofessional. And then like this top drawer here just has some random currency in it, some Japanese, some I don't know what, I guess some's Korean probably. And like there's some good stuff, like this, like a SIM ejector tool and like some universal travel things, but it's just like really random. Like those power boards, it's Australian, so some countries use it too, but like that's not for here, and that's not for here too, so it's stuff people have left behind. It's just like left in there. And then like the taps don't run warm until you turn on the warm water heater, and it like in all of his directions is almost like oh, you can't really see me, not that you want to look like a mess, but in all of his directions is literally like I don't know, like almost treating it like I'm his friend staying at his accommodation. Like, please leave it as clean as I left it, like please do this, like look after that, be careful with this. But it's like at the end of the day I'm paying like $100 a night to be here, and every little thing is like I'm doing him an inconvenience by staying here, and it just feels like a little bit like disingenuous. Like, I don't know, like I feel really like not peeved off, but like this wasn't that cheap, like at all. And look, Myeongdong's quite nice, and I'm like pretty close to Myeongdong. I'm close to a train station. The beds are comfy, but like I had the choice of a lot of accommodation in Seoul, and I kind of wish I'd stayed in the one I saw in Gangnam now, because like I don't know, I've never had an Airbnb host treat me like this. And like, to be fair, I've only stayed in what? This is my 5th Airbnb. I've not stayed in too many. But like, I don't like, it's really weird. Like, most Airbnbs are either someone's house, so you've got some junk in it, but they just like rent it out to you, but that's fine because it's like usable junk. Or like, they've made it like a hotel, basically. And this is basically like a hotel, like in the way they've set it up, but then with junk in the drawers and with like cleaning supplies and like as a minimalist. But like it stresses me out that we've got like 4 loads of bedding in there, and then we've got like under the sink just like a bunch of bottles of cleaner, and then oh my god, I totally need to show you because it's a joke. The like cupboards are like a mess. We're waiting for the automatic light to come on. Like, so the cupboards, which was like cool, like lots of storage, which fine, I don't need a lot of storage. The first one when you come in is literally just cleaning stuff, and like umbrella, it's literally just random shit people have left behind that's not chucked away, which umbrellas are useful, but a lot of this shit isn't, and it's just like feels really shit. And then sorry shoes, and then this one, this whole cupboard is full of like toilet paper and whatever the hell kind of cleaning fluid that is, and like bedding. Why, like, look, you do need some of this kind of stuff, and I think you could have allocated maybe like a cupboard to it, but it's like, seriously dude, like it's meant to be like a hotel room, and you've been really strict with the rules of like this, and you're not meant to like, if anyone asks you, say you're staying at a friend's house, not an Airbnb, because it's not really allowed in Seoul, but like, and then this is the only one you can kind of put stuff in. So I've got my 2 coats and my jumper in here, because it's all I kind of have hang on. But you've got like a hoover and a broom and who even knows what the fuck else. And then you've got some sheets here, some random clutter here and stuff, and then I've used 2 to put my clothes on, and then you've got like a pillow, some more cleaning stuff, and then like, what's in here? More towels. Like, it's just really like junky, you know what I mean? Like, and then, I mean, the fridge is empty, thank God, because I wouldn't be surprised if I had a bunch of junk in it. But like, come look under my sink. Yes, you need cleaning supplies, but you've already got 2 cupboards full of cleaning supplies, and that looks like urine, so I'm not really sure what that is. But I know, like, it's kind of weird to me, and like, it's like, oh yeah, we love that it doesn't hang right. And it's like, it looks like this place is so bougie, like just from there, and like the IKEA chandelier and the thing and the floors. But it's kind of shit, like there's just 2 sets of chopsticks, just like loose in this, like, and I kind of showed you up these last night, but I didn't show you quite how like random they are. A random gift bag, and then a kettle with a broken lid, and then a pan, and then who even knows what the fuck that is. Like, it feels like I'm staying in like a hoarder's house where someone's just got rid of like a lot of the stuff but just kept around all the random shit. And then this one has like 2 unopened chopping boards and like a pan lid, and look, I just don't actually know. And then this one's like a weird selection of cutlery, some paper plates, like look how messy this is, some random like utensils, a chopping board, and then like I don't know, like it's just so weird. And I don't think there's anything in these cupboards, thank God, no. But like, I've already shown you the top drawers here. The bottom drawer, I moved some stuff so I can put my underwear in. And I've put my bag in here. But there's just sheets in here again. Like, how many fucking sheets do you need for one fucking like accommodation? And then the drain area, which is kind of like a good feature of the building. But like, it's not a vibe. It's fucking freezing here. But like, I don't know, like, this just like appalls me a little bit. Like, am I in the slums? Like, I don't, like, not that I'm like, I shouldn't see things drying in my Airbnb, but like, I shouldn't see other people's sheets drying, like from the previous guests. And it just kind of, the whole place is kind of like this. Like, it's all very like, it's like kind of a mess, kind of gross. Like, I literally was thinking about it, and after staying here, I'm gonna rate my one in Japan so highly, because I'm like, it was small, pretty cramped, not the most up to date, but it all worked. It was all fine. It was all like not a problem. Like, I didn't actually have a concern with anything. Yeah, the shower curtain didn't fit right, so it leaked and all that, but they were little things. But like, the bathroom light goes off, you have to heat up the water before you use it. Like, it's just messy as shit. Like, I don't know, like, I actually think this has been one of those accommodations that I would go as far to like not even not recommend it, but go, don't stay here. Like, and I've never done that on Airbnb before in my entire life, and I've never done that with a hotel review. But I almost think like it's actually like, so for example, one of the bathrooms light doesn't work, and you've got a much dimmer one which I could put on, which I do put on, but then it's the one that goes off, which is my fault because I can't speak Korean and don't know how to use it, but still, like, the internet is like in the world's best internet country. I was thinking Korea is going to be amazing. It's like the slowest thing. Like, YouTube buffers every like 10 seconds. It's a joke. And like, I don't know, like, it's so like not a vibe. Like, literally I'm like shocked by the fact that this is my bad accommodation. I like said to all my family, I'm not even joking, and everyone on it, sorry, I had to cleaning out my lip layage, so I'm reversing it. But I said to all my comment, my Japan's accommodation's the worst because it's the most small, it's the like one I kind of ended up getting stuck with. It is what it is, whatever. And in some ways it was annoying. I had to leave my room to go to the microwave, and I had to share a hairdryer, and we didn't have any cutlery and all that, but like, it all seems so mild. The only thing that's like perfect is the beds. Like, I'm not even joking. And look, it's nice to have a nice bed, but like, I need the rest of my accommodation to flow. And like, for example, I brought Weetabix because I'm a bullshit white person. And Mum was like, oh, you should take something to eat for breakfast just in case. And I'm really glad I did, actually, because it's really helped me in Japan and stuff. But there's no sugar. But like, why is there no sugar? Like, there's not a whole lot of anything, to be fair. There's no salt, there's no pepper, there's no anything. But there's no tea bags, there's no coffee. But then there's a kettle and there's like mugs. It feels unthought out. Like, it literally feels like, they furnished it like with some stuff and then forgot to buy some other stuff and then just crammed stuff in the closet and was like, oh fuck, we have a guest tomorrow. Like, but I know they've been operating for like a little bit, but I'm like actually a little bit appalled by how like atrocious this is. Like, it's really bad. It's really like, I'm excited for my Hong Kong accommodation, and I'm really glad I sprung for my expensive Hong Kong accommodation, because if I was in like a shitty little room in Hong Kong now, I'd actually be dying. This is crazy. Like, and like, that looks so cute, and this whole place looks so cute. Like, it looks like it, I'm in like a beautiful Airbnb, but like, I'm not. Like, no, like, don't recommend. Anyway, I need to go because this has been 13 minutes, but like, don't stay in the Myeongdong studios on Airbnb if you ever come to Seoul, which you probably won't, and whatever. Don't. Just don't. Honestly, just don't stay in Korea. Neither of the two okay, I'm gonna deal with that. Neither of the two bathroom lights work anymore. The top one never did. The middle one just isn't. So, I'm gonna go shower in the dark. That's going to be the title of this video. I had to shower in the dark, my fucking Airbnb. And then I'll message my host when I leave. And hopefully they'll come and fix it. What the fuck? Like, actually, what the fuck? Like, it's one thing to be like, oh, it's kind of shit the cutlery that's there. But if, like, one of your light bulbs in your bathroom's broken, and then the other one, like, isn't working either, like if one's already broke, this seems like it's probably a reoccurring like issue. You should like make sure you do something. Oh my god, I actually fucking hate my life. This is why solo traveling sucks. It's like so shit. Oh well, fuck my life. Okay. Let's go shower in the dark, that'll be a vibe. Okay, so this is my outfit today. A simple black shirt, Burberry scarf, Burberry cap, a flags, but I like the hint of red in here, my red shoes, and then a little bit of red on my back. Like, it's very like quite cool kid, you know what I mean? Like, it's very like, I am the generous queen. Ask Miss Ellen. Yes, plural, like the S on my test. Such a bum ass down. My first real subway experience where it's not like from the airport. Sinzan. I feel like a bloody subway. Oh, this is quite pretty. This is like the basic area though. So, of course it's gonna be. I'm heading to Gangnam now, but I decided to explore Sinza before I went. I accidentally pressed the button to start talking Korean to me. It's like weird. It's like this crossing you like have to just go when you can, which is weird. Gangnam, here is where I want. It's Halloween, so I'm wearing my blue glasses, but I can't actually see out of them. But how iconic do they look? Like such like subtle. It's like Halloween. Like, I'm cold, I'm in Korea, but I'm still like, happy Halloween, bitches. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight, given it's Halloween, but we'll see. This is quite cute.
here in Korea. This is crazy.
S plural, like the S on my chest. So sing it on that step.
How pretty. I'm not saying you now. It's my friend explosive saying you all the time. Maybe in Seoul. This is so crazy. And I really don't know what I'm doing, but I don't care. After Japan, I'm so used to traveling around the third city and I feel like used to. Some stuff's in English, so much less in Japan now. The train stations are like, there's probably like one word in English for every like 40 that are in Korean, which is fine. But what's really weird about Korea is the main streets just aren't busy. It's all these little side streets that are. And usually, like in Japan and other countries, it's like the front street and the side streets. But the front streets just have nothing on them. I really feel like I should be walking down these back streets. Literally don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm really out here in Korea. What a trip. Look at that. How is she? You actually just don't care out here. It's cool. I'm not going to buy anything, but it's cool. I feel like I've come down quite a lot of street. I'm like a white guy. Like, more fruit cream, just what you need. Not. Literally the motorists are killing me. Jeez. I'm really lost. I feel like I shouldn't walk down here as a white guy alone, but it's fine, it's cute. It's kind of crazy how little people speak English again. Like, some signs are in English, but like barely anyone can speak, like, even just get by, which is on my track. I have 2 Korean friends that don't speak Korean, but they're technically Korean. And I like have no idea how they came to Korea, like, because everyone talked to them in Korean and would have no patience with them because they think they speak Korean. It must have been such a nightmare for them, honestly. It just looks like a disaster waiting to happen. 2 cars trying to reverse at once. We're trying to get around. The weird thing about Korea is there's no sidewalks. It's like a joke. Impressive. Very impressed. I'm glad I can't even like reverse to save my life. Sorry, is this Japan? What a vibe! We love a clothing shop in Korea, blasting the tunes. Love that. Literally the motorists here are killing me. What the hell? Oh, it's gonna reverse it. But like, there's no sidewalks. So it's like actually a joke. There's like little tiny bits of sidewalks. But there's not like proper ones. So you've got like nowhere to walk to escape the cars. All I'm doing is really exploring today, to be honest. I've not got any set attraction. Okay, so it turns out it's not just me that has no idea what the fuck these motorists are doing. I keep watching Korean people and like, what the fuck to drivers? Like they're just so reckless in the way they park and like, they just like stop in the streets and then people honk the horns because they like want to go, the cars behind. And then they can't go anywhere because it's traffic and it's like, and then they cut you off and everyone's parked like over the curbs and stuff. It's like, it's such a trip, I swear to God. Anyway, I'm back on the main strip now, which is better. It's a lot, yes, safer, but also like cars just driving on a fucking crossing. Are you joking? Like, it's actually making me mad. That car just then like literally just drove like 15 centimeters in front of me, like while I'm on a crossing. Like, oh my God. I'm headed into a more touristy area here. Not busy in the street. No, I mean, they're not that busy, but like, there's an Apple store here. Like, I'm doing just fine. I'm getting a lot more dirty glares vlogging in Korea, but like, I'm a tourist. Like, tourists take videos anyway, which is weird. There's a lot of these Paris spaghetti shops, which I think I might have to try it. Now I'm in Korea where I would eat French food, but like, there's a lot of them. It's a shake shack in Korea. It's blasting. Skin food, I'm guessing it's a skin pepper. I think I need to, like, I've literally seen one Korean with bad skin. I think I need to go into a shop. They're like, "Yo, Mac, how are you going to do it?" Like, it's incredible. Maybe genetically you don't have bad skin, I guess. Apparently I have to see a lush everywhere I go. I'm in like touristy gangnam now, I Gangnam Station. I'm glad I didn't just come here, but I'm gonna go down and explore the underground mall. Apparently this is lit. Cool. Something anyway. This is some of the underground mall. I know it's like actually a lot bigger than this. The other one from last night was huge, but it was just closed. I don't really want anything now. Like it's cool, but like it's nothing I want need. So it's cool to see, but it's a good experience, but I don't actually want anything. It does just go. So, oh, Krispy Kreme. No, Fox, you're in Korea. Don't buy Krispy Kreme. Look at this map of the station. Oh my god, no. It's so funny. I love that. It's huge. I was just about to say Korea's ableist and then be like, like, stop it, Fox, social justice warrior. But like, it actually is, the stairs everywhere. And that's fine for me. There's a lot of people with like impairments or like injuries, and it feels very disingenuous. This looks like exactly the same stuff my station from cinema. Cute. Hey, why? The Gangnam Style. That's his art influence. We gave him over 1 million views and now it's really Gangnam Style post. Oh, this is where I came in. Damn. I said to myself, as soon as the Paris baguette, I'm going to have to go in and eat. And I saw another one. Designer salad bar. Love that. This is cute. I don't know this place is new. There were signs below with no photographs in that shop, so I couldn't take any. Oh, well I did, but like I couldn't talk. It was cute. It was like a French-based shop. I could go there like every day. I love that kind of shit. I'm gonna go buy some Korean skincare and then head back to Sina and go to some cute little cafes. I really want a hot chocolate again, but I'm gonna drink hot drinks. Sorry, who the hell is buying ice cream this weather? I want to try the like 32 centimeter long ice cream that you can get here, and it's like $2. It's so cheap, and I'm like, it's too cold for that shit. I can't handle it. Oh my god, freezing. I want to get skim food on and then walk to the train stop and then get to Cena, but I don't know what I'm going to do because I actually can't walk very far here. I wish I'd worn my jumper under my coat, but I've not, so it is what it is. I'm going to like cross so I don't fucking run out, but you just go, you literally just don't care. The shop I went in is so popular, there's another one like 2 minutes down the street. It's crazy. I just walked past the place I wanted to go in and didn't realise, so it's always good. I'm so cold. It's literally so cold. No, so I wore my jumper underneath my coat last night and I was like, fine. Like a little cold, but I was fine. And I didn't wear my jumper today because I was like, during the day it's going to be a lot warmer. And I'm wearing my scarf, which I didn't wear last night. Holy fuck, I need my jumper. Like, thank God I brought a jumper and a coat with me. Jesus Christ, it was cold. Literally, this is like the bloody UK, and I was expecting it to be like Japan. This random industrial building to come to a coffee shop. Super Road.
Oh,
like a very trendy. Okay, maybe. This is like a very trendy like shopping district, and like I feel like so on. I've got like a coffee in my hand, even though it's like a chocolate. Like this is cute. All cute shops. The name of the street literally means tree-lined street in Korean, which I find very beautiful. It's like how beautiful the trees are. Love it. Oh my god, there's a Karl Lagerfeld pop-up shop. No, okay. I literally love how popular Lush has been on my stop so far. This is literally like Soho in New York. I don't know, that's what they say it's like, but it's like Korea's version of Soho. Which is iconic. There's no bins though. God, it's one of these ones where they lower it down. I've always wanted to see one of those shops. It's so cute, but I'm trying not to accumulate it. That looks so very cute. This is what I want. I've come to a very touristy, like, English-speaking street, and it's very cute, but I don't really want to buy anything except skincare. So I'm going to go into a skincare shop, but that's like it. Like, I don't want the rest of this, you know what I mean? The one shop I wanted to go in this entire district, Skin Food, is closed. So that's always perfect, you know. I guess I'm gonna walk down this street and have a look how I like it. God, it's cold, honestly. This is cute. Oh my god, how is this gonna end well? the drivers here. Honestly, why I don't like Korea. Why do we really want to go into MCM? And you can even see it. I really want to go into MCM, but like, I don't need anything from MCM. I think I'm not going into these places because I know if I go into them I'll buy shit that I don't want, I don't need. Given there's nothing I want to buy, let's look in a cute little... This is cute. Oh, so cute.
그 느낌도 좋은데 약간 신경감 있어.
Love that. Yes, a bit of Mickey. Get it, shop. There's so many shops for skincare, but it's all their specific product line. And I know what I want, and it's not any of this stuff. Hectic. You've pretty much kind of got to use the subway to cross some of these crossings. You can like go down and then come back up. Which is kind of an inconvenience. I want you to know this is an inconvenience for me. Like, it kind of really is. Like, I'm gonna go while these cars can't get through. I mean, they do look beautiful, but still. And it's like this, I get it, trust and the trust, but I've got to walk right to the end of the street to then cross from right the way back. Whereas in Japan, they just don't prioritise cars as much. It's like pedestrians are the way of life. They try to encourage you to use public transport and walk and not drive. Whereas I feel like in Seoul they're okay with like people driving, which is weird to me. One thing I have noticed is like all the cars are nice. I mean, this is like the worst subsection of them I walk past, but all Mercedes or Audis or like they're all nice. So I guess if you can afford to have a car, you may as well go big, go home. I love that the Shallows is playing in a gym. Also, this is the first time I've seen the animals that they have really nice to choose and eat. Like that, as a vegan, traumatizes me a lot. I just discovered what these are for. These are in case of like a bombing or like something. Okay, well, okay, no. Also, I love that. I love the vain culture. I mean, I'm very vain, but like, I love that. This is crazy, they've all got them. Still can't get over what is like $1.20 in a train station. That's like so good, and they're like $1.20, and that's like $1. That's like such a good price. So I have to go, okay, this train's gonna be so busy, and I'm on it for like a decent amount of time. I'm in a random area of Seoul now. There's another TGI Friday as well. I really want to go to Common Ground. This cool old shopping mall, so I'm gonna go there now. There's a newfound like freedom in traveling around. Especially because you probably walk in places and shop it. You know what I mean? And you don't know that it's like an unsafe area. This looks pretty safe, but still. I'm so cold, you have no idea. A new street, how beautiful. Yeah, the cars just driving everywhere, and pedestrian streets is still like such a trip for me. Like, I'm so not used to it. Like, it's like crazy. I'm here at Common Ground, the cool like shipping container shopping square that I wanted to go to. Also, I feel like I need to title this video like how being rich has disadvantaged me. As like clickbait bullshit. Because people who wouldn't click on that, they're like, what, this cunt? And there are ways actually being rich is advantageous, you know, as much as being poor, but you know what I mean. But in the sense that because I've stayed at Airbnbs, I've not stayed in hostels, so I've not met people to go travelling with. Which I feel like has really disadvantaged me. I feel like if I'd stayed in hostels, I'd have like met people and then hung out with those people, and then I wouldn't just be around the cities alone. And like, I've got a friend that's coming to Seoul in like tomorrow, so that'll be cute. But like, and I met her at Disney. But like, being in a hostel, you meet people to go out for drinks with and do this with and do that with, and I've not had that. And it's because I'm a rich bitch, and it's so hot. No, I just can't share my bathroom space, and I'm scared about people stealing my stuff, so I stayed in Airbnbs. But it has meant I've not met people. This is very cute though. Which, like, I love meeting people in new cities. It's so fun. Is this Break It Up playing? Outros? Is this strip club empty? What's up? How cute. I'm glad I've come here. Apparently everyone comes here to take Insta pics, and I can tell from all of the people taking Insta pics here. It's not as big as I was expecting. I do kind of want to have some food. Okay, that was kind of it. You're joking? I thought there was going to be more to that. Oh. No food ground. Oh, it's all inside. It's all in the containers. Okay, this is very cute. Some rooftop terrace and dining options. I love this. This is very cute. No, but I legitimately do think that staying in Airbnbs has disadvantaged me. But I have had my own bathroom, so, like, honestly. Maybe what I need to do next time I go solo travelling is get, like, a private room in a hostel. Because then I'll still meet people when I'm eating and shit. But, like, I'll get my own room. Even if it's as much as an Airbnb, I'll still have a chance to meet people. Even if the space is shittier. Oh, these are cute. Cute bathroom. Love this. I'm such an narcissist, I'm so sorry. How cool is that? In another place. Watch your money. I don't know why that was a bit of an ominous message. I'm so excited for mine. How being rich has ruined my life. Star, emotional star. I'm such a clickbaity bitch, I'm so sorry. How cute. I feel like that looks so mad. Rice cakes and beef brisket at this cute like Korean place, and there's some stuff in English. So 2 people, and I can already barely eat a 1-person dish. So I'm gonna struggle. Look at Halloween. I don't want to go to a burger place because I'm in Korea, but like the decor is so cute. Look at the jack-o'-lantern. This is cute. It's Halloween, and I don't think I'm gonna do anything for Halloween, which is really sad. I love the music they play in Korea. It's like, so far I've not had one bit of K-pop, it's all just like white people rap music. Whoa. Also, what a vibe. Hate stairs, tap these buttons. I mean, mood. I don't really want to go in that shop. That's the thing, I don't want things. I don't feel lonely, which some people warn me about. I do just wish I was in a hostel and met people. I'm keen for Carly to come. Bitch. Some stuff is so cheap though, that's like $1.50. Like, there's some stuff that's like a bargain. I'm surprised really. Look, it is kind of cute, but it's kind of just like clothing shops, and then there's a few restaurants at the top, but like, I don't really want any of the stuff from the clothing shops.
This stop is
I'm gonna chill at mine for a bit. Like, I'm gonna chill, warm up, and then I'm gonna head back out to the markets and the own mall again. This courtyard for the restaurant near my thing is so cute. Okay, so I was just FaceTiming my friends, so I wasn't vlogging. But I'm in the markets again. I'm gonna eat some food, but like I'm gonna eat some vegan food, but that's fine. Okay, so I bought some red bean glutinous rice bread things. They were like 6 for 3,001, which is like $3.50. Let's try them. They're good. It's okay eating vegetarian in these stores actually. Because most things is like shrimp or prawn or like meat, but like these are good. It's basically just like inside some toasted bread. Really nice, I think. Got some good jams. I do enjoy it. I got some freshly squeezed pomegranate juice. It's very nice. I'm one of those people when I travel that like I don't like. I will drastically overpay for something that I know I could get for a lot less. Because at the end of the day, you work in a market in Seoul, they are not doing well financially. I'm not pressed. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. Like I don't need an extra like $2. Whereas like they probably do. So I'm like a generous green. I'm not like trying to save 50 cents from like people that like can't feed the kids. Like you know what I mean? Even the cops are like this. They just like drive through a like crowded pedestrian street and go around like it's like crazy. Seriously? I went into a few shops and they were all trying to like scam me to buy some shitty product. So I decided to come into Boots because I decided they probably sell some Korean skincare for a good price, so I know I'm not getting ripped off for the specific things that I know I want, which is only a couple of things. And like there's so many cool looking things, like, but then I'm like, do I need it? If I don't need it, I'm not gonna buy it. I've literally got quite the Korean skincare haul already, and literally one item is for me. All my friends, honestly, you're not gonna believe how much shit I've bought you all, like honestly. I've pretty much bought all of my friends sheet masks, because like Korean sheet masks are so iconic. And I like shopped around because there's a bunch that was like acai and like berry, like what the fuck's that gonna do? So I went and got vitamin C and AHA peel ones, because they're like there's a lot more point to them, in my opinion. So honestly, I feel like people are only gonna be friends with me because I bring you back gifts when I travel, honestly. So there's a bunch of options. So I went for this. I could have gone for sweet potato, or I could have gone for spicy vegetable dumplings, or I could have gone for fried sweet potato, or I could have gone for potatoes. And there's actually a decent amount of like vegetarian eats. You know what I mean? I just think it's safe and sweet vegetarian, especially. Yeah. Oh my god, I literally bought so much skincare. I'm so sorry. All my friends, I'm gonna see them and I'm just gonna be giving them skincare. I'm gonna be like, do you think I need it? And I'm gonna be like, no, it's just Korean, so it's iconic. Sorry. So pretty much everything is closed now. It's 11:07. So I guess that makes sense. It's like, it is getting quite late now. Especially for like a Thursday. I'm trying to decide whether I want waffles and ice cream. But I don't know that I do. If the strawberry stall's still open, I'll get some stuff from the strawberry stall. But like, I've had quite a successful shop. I get the faintest feeling it's probably not the safest to be walking the streets of Seoul alone, like midnight when it's not that busy. But I'm just kind of hoping I don't get like robbed. There are a few other people, but not many. Can I just say it's so fucking cold? I've got my jumper on, my coat and my scarf and my hood up, and I'm freezing my tits off. Yes, it's midnight, but still it's crazy. Thank God I bought this scarf and I brought my jumper. Jesus, I'd have been schooled otherwise. It's so fucking cold, oh my god. You know what's really bad is I'm so fucking cold. I'm craving ice cream because they do those like $2 like 30 centimeters of ice cream. I'm craving the taste of ice cream, so I just fucking love ice cream. Or like froyo or something like that. But it's so fucking cold. And I really want dessert, but the only thing I could have for dessert that's warm is like a hot chocolate. And I've already had 2 hot chocolates in 2 days, which I never do. But I'm just so cold. I was not expecting Seoul to be this cold, but it's crazy. Okay, this is how cold it is. Look how cold Snapchat says it is. 3 degrees. Why the bloody hell am I still out? So cold. One thing I don't like is dropping my phone. No, is the fact that the door to my apartment building isn't locked ever. I thought it was just during the day, but it's like 11:30 now. It should really be locked, I think. Especially because you don't need a key to get up to my floor. You're doing that lift. You're doing this lift, but I guess robbers won't know that. But I actually don't have any keys to my that's kind of cute. That's kind of what I was trying to do earlier. I don't have any keys to my accommodation because it's like that cool lock, but still like I don't like that the doors are locked. That makes me feel like a little more unsafe than I'd like to. Okay, so I debated not doing this because my friends that watch my YouTube channel then know what I got them. So I might not say who I bought them for, maybe they should guess. But then if they guess and they don't get what they want to get, then yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I've got a few friends where it's like people I like don't have anything specific for because I don't think they really use it. Like I've got a friend like Georgina who doesn't really use face masks or like hand cream, and I wanted to buy some Korean skincare, but there was nothing I could really think of that would vibe for her, so I think I'm gonna have to get her some stuff somewhere. Yeah, so this is my Tony Moly haul. I could put stuff from 2 of the shops and put it all in here. So
clickbaity ass bitch. I did bring a plastic bag with me to use, but he got that one out before I could kind of say no, and because it was paper, I'm not too fussed to be fair. I did bring my Chicago vintage one from Tokyo. So I bought this really cool charcoal nose and paw strips. This is for Glenda. I'm just going to say who I bought it for. I know she will like gag over this. She loves this kind of shit. And I know that's like a big concern for the skin is like her like paws and stuff. And then I bought like a metric fuck ton of AHA and BHA sheet masks. These are for a variety of people. I picked the 2 varieties that I thought were like the best. So everyone will get a sheet mask. All my friends, it's like a giveaway. It's like Chanel and Wee. But AHA and BHA are really good for like skin surfacing and like they're really good moisturising. So there's a bunch of shit in Korean that I can't read, but like there is some stuff in English. But I don't know what that says. I don't know what this says. But anyway, I bought a specific sheet mask separately for someone else. So there we go. It's not that time. And then these are the other ones I bought. So these are for my friends with acne, like me, hella acne, because the vitamin C, which is like the best for acne. And what does this one say it's for? Skin refining, I guess. So I bought, these are for all my friends with acne, so like, we all get these, because we all have actual skin issues, not like, my skin's kind of dry, fucking hate those ass bitches. These are my receipts that I can't read. There's another receipt I can't read. There's literally like nothing in English. The only things in English, I'm not even joking, the only thing in English is the numbers and the word cashier. Like, honestly, what a joke. And I didn't pay enough to, I didn't spend enough to get my tax. So you had to spend like 30,000, and I didn't want 30,000 worth of products. I thought it was a false economy to spend an extra 8,000 to save. I don't even know how much it'd have been. I like literally can't read this, so I'm like blind. Anyway, no idea. Oh look, another receipt that's completely in fucking Japanese. Not Japanese, it's Korean. In Korean, and the back too. At least in Japan, they have like shit in English. And then I bought one of these for Maddie, Curtis's sister, because she's like obsessed with Korea. God, I'm tired, leave me alone, it's like midnight. I'm also going to give her a face mask, and I've also got a sneaky little something else I want to get for her. But I'm kind of a little bit worried, right, because my case was already like 20.1 kilos. And so I had to pay like extra fees on the way from Japan here. And then I only have 15 kilos from here to Hong Kong. And my case is already 20 kilos, and this bag is easily a couple of kilos. So I think I need to be careful what I buy people, but I really need to buy Caitlin a snow globe. I actually don't think I can post this. I'll see what I think, but like, clearly my sleep-deprived brain thinks everything's fucking funny. She might even be vegan anymore, I don't know. I've not really eaten with her in a while. I'm busy. But that's it for my Korean skincare haul. I want to throw bands on these hoes. Oh my god, that's so much fun. I never have cash in Australia, like, I'm not even joking, like. When was the last time I withdrew cash in Australia? Like 2 years ago, like literally like 1984. No, probably like May last year. I used to withdraw cash to go out clubbing so that like I wouldn't spend too much. I don't know, it didn't make any sense, but one of my friends once told me to. That's so much fun. But oh my god, how much have I already spent? I literally just got this cash out. Okay, not too much. But like I've not got cash out in so long. It's weird because I changed it to my Gucci from, what was I using? Was I using my Louis key pouch? Or was I using I think I was using my YSL card holder. Anyway, but I had to change into one that had like a, because it has cards, but it also has like coins and a thing, and it's a proper trip for me to have to use a wallet that has these things because I never pay with cash. But you've kind of got to when you're internationally. Like markets aren't like, can I pay like with my MasterCard? So I kind of had to. Can I just say though, I got red pen on this, and I got it on it when I was in Australia, and I got it off, and then I marked it with my pen the next day, I guess, and didn't realise, and ended up only rubbing alcohol with me, so I can't get it off. And I'm scared that I've left it on too long, so now it's kind of fucked. But you kind of can't tell because the wallet is like so colourful. Like you can't tell it's right there, but like it's not that obvious. It's not like the end of the world, and it's a beauty mark. Anyway, this is my vlog from my first full day in Seoul. I fucking hate white people that say that. So originally tomorrow. So okay, so my friend that I met in Tokyo Disney, that's from Canada. She comes to Seoul tomorrow, but late at night. My one thing is though is I was gonna get my eyebrows feathered. Can we stop talking? It says me that's talking. It's midnight. Can you not? I was gonna get my eyebrows feather tattooed while I was in Korea, and I found a decent place that does them. But my friend Kendall's gonna turn me off the idea. No, my thing is like my eyebrows. Once I sort my skin out, which to be honest just isn't really happening at the moment because I've got so much fucking bullshit like travel acne. Anyway, travel.
It's awful face skin. You know what I think it is? I don't think it's travel in terms of like, I don't know, but I think it's the water. Because when you really think about it, I'm using the same products, but the water is completely different. Heavy metals versus mineral, like it's just not good for your skin. So I honestly think that's kind of what it is. And also like, it's a lot drier here, so it's, my skin's like almost oily here because it kind of has to be.
So anyway, yeah, my skin's not the best. But I was gonna get my eyebrows done because that's one of my biggest like failings in life. And I was like always gonna get it done in Australia, but it's like $1,000 in Australia, and it's like relatively cheap out here, like $300 to $400, but still it's like cheaper. It's still not cheap, but like I'm a bougie ass bitch clearly, so like money's not a problem to me. Sounds so obnoxious. But like real talk, like it's kind of not, like money doesn't ever really hold me back in life. Work fucking damn hard for your money and save, and you'll be fine. I spent like close to a year of saving over half of my income every single week, putting it in a savings account. And yes, look, I live at home, so like I don't have huge expenses, but like some people go, how do you live the lifestyle you live? And I'm like, by like being careful. Like I don't go out to dinner and I'm like, oh, I'll have a Coke and I'll have it. Like I'll be careful when I like live my life, like, and I don't go and do like cotton on orders and buy this and buy that. Like I'm careful. I put half my money in savings the minute I get paid, and then I can't touch it, and then I have money to like buy nice things. Anyway, run over. Also, my boo glasses. Happy Halloween. For another 13 minutes. It's November in 13 minutes. That's a scary fucking thought. But like, I'm not sure whether I really want that. And then I'm kind of like, should I just get it done in Australia? And like, I think there's some place in Australia that are like $500. Maybe I should just save up. And then also then if it goes like fucked up, they're like on the Gold Coast, I can do something about it. Or I can like get it like touched up if it fades really fast or whatever. So I feel like that's probably a better idea. But that is something else I kind of want to do tomorrow. And I'm still not entirely sure whether I'll get it done here or when I'm back in Australia, mate. I love calling myself Australian. This trip, when people ask me where I'm from, I'm like, Australia. I'm not, but my passport says I am, so it's proper weird that to me. I'm gonna cover up. Australian is pretty much a known country. But that's interesting to me because I'm like, I know nationality is like, I'm a dual citizen, I've got English and Australian, but I'm like, I feel like my nationality isn't Australian just because I'm got my Australian citizenship. But I feel like because I was born in the UK and lived in the UK for years, I'm still English. But anyway, this has been fun. Love you so much. Anyway, I'm gonna go rambling. I'm sorry. Love you. Stay gorgeous. Bye. There's only two kinds of people in the world: the ones that entertain, the ones that observe. Be an entertainer, as God once said.